think we're ready for the next part. Um, so you all up in the bedroom. Uh, um, the second Mystero comes in, and how is everybody like situated in the room? Are you all gathered around like huddled discussing plans or?
I guess I'm in the bed.
Tiny Chocolate Fun is next to you.
Mhm.
Oddly positioned close there, he looks like a stuffed toy to comfort
Mhm.
you.
Yeah. he succeeds.
um, okay. So you're all standing around in there, and she comes in. She says, "Okay, have we come to an agreement?"
Uh, um, I mean, yeah, I already gave my answer, so I look at the hirelings and Mog. Uh, Mog, you're the one who wants to discuss payment, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yes, I believe what my passionate friend neglected to discuss is the compensation for our services. What did you have in mind?
Um, so she's like grabbing a chair and like shuffling it out of the way, and she clears out sort of an area. She says, "We've thought about this. Um, she says, I believe your deal with the Duke was not very high priced." And she sort of like holds up her hands, and her fingertips start to glow blue. Um, and with her fingertips, she starts. I think it's just in the air first. She starts drawing like a circle um, that leaves like a trail of blue in the air, and she starts like making all these little symbols in the circle.
Like a magic PowerPoint presentation.
Short of, yeah, yeah. She's not really like referencing the circle as she's doing this. She's more like talking to you while also doing this. Um, but yeah, she says, "What do you think would be fair to you, Mark?"
Oh Jesus, Mog doesn't know anything. Mog thought 50 gold was amazing. Well, he probably has an idea of how much a crappy inn costs, which I think is like 25 gold minus your charisma. I
Sure,
something.
something in there, something like that.
So, I mean, I don't have any idea what kind of. I mean, this is going to be a pretty significant investment of time. Uh,
Of course, there's the fluctuation of the market,
I mean, like he does.
inflation, like
Okay,
inflation. Jesus. Uh,
all right, good point. I don't know what would make sense for my barbarian even to think. He's like
I don't know. Mock has seemed pretty savvy about like deals and stuff, at least. No, he hasn't. Okay.
no, just by comparison to the paladin who goes, "We will help you. We'll pay our own way. We'll bring our own food.
I'll set myself on fire at some point.
Set myself on fire." Scriden runs, and Elmin's like, "No, no.
The
I
secret
love
plan.
being the slave of a demon.
The
It's
secret plan is
amazing."
step one, stealth on fire. Step two,
Demon.
step three,
Three.
justice.
I suppose his logic would be like 50 gold a day sounds probably reasonable. Like, like that probably sounds like
Yeah.
like, well, this took about a day, so like this, however many days it's gonna take.
Oh yeah, that's. That's roughly exactly the cost for a mercenary per day. So you're just like standard deal, 50 coins per day kind of deal.
Oh, that's right. Like dangerous work.
Yeah.
Yeah. He thinks he's driving a hard bargain, by the way.
Stops and turns. Says that's entirely reasonable. Let's make it 100. It will be particularly dangerous, I think.
Yes, I was just about to say that. Sounds reasonable for the podcast.
Yeah. And she's finally done. Like she fills in the last little arcane symbol, and she says, "There will be one last problem, though." And she kind of like holds her hands up, and like the circle sort of bends with her hands as she places it on the ground, glowing now. And she says, yeah, that's all she says, and then she goes to walk out of the room again.
Wait, she said there's one more thing and then she leaves?
Yeah, as she like places the circle down on the ground and then leaves.
What was that one more thing?
She just looks at you, Mog, and sort of smirks.
All right.
Hey.
Appropriately enough. And she shuts the door, and when she does, yeah, there's sort of a ringing sound for a second. And then, yeah, smirking Elman, you're standing in a bedroom. Looking at Mog and the gang and Ravelt. Yeah. What does everybody do?
I pat myself, I dust, right?
Yeah.
And I greet everyone in the room. Hey, everyone.
Mog will
Can I-
hide behind whatever is close.
Yeah, I try to like force myself to sit up and like instinctively reach for like my sword, and I got nothing. So I think I sit myself up and I slump, and I'm just glaring at him through the bandages.
Yeah. Glad you're all. And I look at Ravel.
Ravelt,
Yeah.
roll loyalty for Emily.
Okay. 11.
Jesus.
So loyal.
Yeah, she grabs a chair, right? And sort of like holds it up. And she says, "Don't take a step."
Honey, do you think... Ravel, does she really think she can kill me with a chair?
What do you want?
Well, I want to complete the job we are here for. I want the Skinner.
You want
Isn't
him?
that what we're here? Well, dead. That's... Yes.
Alright, yeah, just glaring at him some more, just unblinking, studying him, sort of. Of course, he doesn't ring up evil, but I don't need him to at this point.
Right.
Yeah. And then what?
I don't know what comes after.
I do. I kind of like reach up and I point at him. uh, that thing you made. And like, I don't know. I guess I probably don't fully understand like the pact or whatever. But I think I can understand like. I mean, it ate him and like fucking crunched his bones and shit. Like, I think I understand who's in charge. Uh, that thing that controls you. You help us destroy it. Or we destroy you.
Yeah, I just stay silent, like. Don't.
What's your reaction to all this, Mog?
I don't think Mog wants to get into a fight with Elman right now. So far, Emily seems really to understand reality better than anybody. I don't know if I want to go fighting that thing, if that's what we're suggesting. Just gonna throw that out there. Why don't we worry about the Skinner, and don't summon your demon prostitute again, because that was terrible. Didn't seem like it went good for you. I mean, it went really bad for everybody. So, you know, I don't think they're paying us for this last week of just hanging out. So that's 350 gold lost wages. 700 gold lost wages by my count. So I think we need to regroup, get this shit done, and can you sleep far away from me? That's Mog's requests.
And don't even get him started about interest.
He takes out his abacus.
No, not the abacus.
Mog barbarian lawyer.
Did I mention I was a lawyer?
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, Mog rattling off. Talk about money and stuff. I don't even hear that. I don't speak gold.
I don't speak gold.
But yeah, I'm just, I'm still pointing at Elman.
Look,
Yeah.
you guys sound like you guys have some problems to solve in your relationship. I have some questions too. What happened to Sir Peach? Is he okay? But look, we gotta get down to brass tacks here, guys. We got a job to do. There's an evil thing called the Skinner. He wants to eat a bunch of souls and then eat some more when I got enough souls. I'm not real clear on it, but I'm sure it's bad for everybody. I think that wasn't the Skinner that you had come, was it, Elman? That's not Skinner, right?
No.
So we're all on the same side from what I can tell. So let's not do that again. And defeat the Skinner. And then you guys can deal with your stuff when I'm not around. Because I want no part of that.
Yeah. Yeah, again, I let him talk. And just, what's your answer, Elman?
The dwarf speaks true.
I shake my head at him. When we're done.
Ask me again.
When we're done, we destroy whatever it is that owns you. Or I have to kill you. What's your answer? Will you help or not?
You could take it under advisement, perhaps?
I think at this point, I do just sort of stare at. I just. Yeah,
All right.
like angrily at Mog.
All right. I'll let you guys talk it out. I'll go chat with Emily. A normal person with a normal height and a normal sensibility of not lighting yourself on fire or summoning things that swallow you whole. So is he always like this?
Yeah, she's an educated woman too. Yeah, she graduated top of her class.
Yeah.
Mog isn't educated, I should say. I mean, I'm a lawyer. Like, that's my job. That's just reality.
Yeah.
Healing arts.
Is he always like this? She's still holding the chair up, right? She's like, only when he's awake.
No, I mean, we don't really have to role play my talk with a hireling.
I know.
Like,
Yeah.
you can finish.
When I'm asleep, I'm reasonable.
Yeah. What do you say, Elman?
Yeah. I mean, I tell him, like, Rebel. Whatever I say, how can you know it's the truth?
I want to hear you say it.
Do you just trust me still?
No.
So, how can you know? I just say yes now and kill you tomorrow. Oh,
I'm telling you what will happen if you choose incorrect.
yes, you're gonna kill me. I suppose you're gonna choke me with your bandages? That's not gonna end well.
Okay. Yeah, I think I lower my hand and just, fine. I understand. And I'm sorry for whatever that's worth.
It's okay. Just ask me again when we're done with Skinner.
Yeah. I
Maybe
think
I'll
that
answer.
Unraveled sort of mine. I think he's resolving himself to kill Alman at this point.
Okay.
Yeah. But alright. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so the circle sort of dims, and winks away, and Elman along with it.
I blink as well, so I disappear into the ether.
Yeah. Yeah, and just to mention, like, you couldn't leave that circle. You couldn't move beyond its bounds. Basically, they were summoning just his spirit.
Like,
yeah, so that
the cage.
yeah, you could deal with him, and he wouldn't be able to use any of his strange magic powers and stuff, right?
Mog did not know that.
Yeah, he probably still doesn't, but you know. Yeah, so when the circle winks away, the door opens, and the Mystero walks in again, and she says, well, I'm glad everything went well. She says it'll be some time before any of you are ready to walk. Well, not before any of you, before Ravelt is ready to move. And Elman may take longer. But we'll get everything prepared. And start as soon as possible. She says, I trust we can give the rest of you your own rooms now that aren't cages, and we shouldn't expect any trouble.
Yeah, no trouble from me. I wasn't even in the cell. I was in a damn coin. This is way better.
I'm stepping up in the world.
I don't know if she'd be the right one, but like, they understand Elman is still, like, they were listening in. It seems like they understand that Elman still might do anything. Like, they get that, right? Mog wants to say something to that effect that sounds more barbarian-y.
Go ahead. Yeah. What do you say?
Okay. Oh, like, you understand that we don't have any control. I don't even know if I guess I know his name. Someone probably said it. Over this Elman guy. Like, he could do anything. Really could. Bad ideas. Just everywhere. Yeah, so much. So, I don't know. Watch out for him. I don't know. That's all. I don't know if she can make any plans for that eventuality, but it could get crazy. We could have another people to deal with. I mean, I don't know if she doesn't need to even say anything. I just want to make sure. I think Mog just wants to make sure he registers his concern.
Yeah. I don't think she responds much. She just sort of nods. And she says, well, we've got many things to take care of before. These are desperate times.
Certainly.
So, yeah, she comes out of the room, and yeah, we can skip ahead, I think, as you all rest up. You get repaired and stuff. Are healed of your various and sundry wounds.
Are we resting? Can I level up?
Yeah, now we are resting. Yeah.
And do I have time to gather poisons? Because I was gonna take poison.
Gather poisons. You know what, Mog, you're not injured or anything, so I think you've got some time to do something like that. Well, let's save that. Because they're probably not going to let you leave the grounds, right?
That's probably true.
That's the last thing they need you doing is start talking barbarian speak with the other barbarians.
Go out and be like, well, while we're getting ready, I'm going to go take some dangerous work.
Yeah. Yeah, but we're going to do some traveling. It'll be a perilous journey, and you can definitely gather stuff for poisons then. Yeah, I guess it's like a week later. Like I said, they've got those weird healing salves. Obviously, Emily, your healer, is helping now that she's not in a cell anymore either. And Ravel, you get you heal rather quickly, right? Between all of the arcane healing and the focused healing. I think you're still in some pain, and you probably still have to apply ointments and stuff. You're definitely not full. You're definitely not 100%. But you are able to rest, level up, regain hit points, all that stuff.
Yeah, we still had different XP from last session.
I know. I forgot it.
Our full, and we're provided with. I don't have any money, so like we're provided with food, and board, and drink, and prostitutes.
You know, no prostitutes, but as like a sign one day, Mog, as you're like sitting around and being like, well, at least we have free food. I think the Mystero, she thinks you're hilarious. And she brings you those 50 coins and she says, for capturing us.
Sweet. All right. So without the prostitutes, I will be aggressively hitting on Emily the whole time.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Weird that they don't have like a harem in a coin.
God.
I think they just make 1,000 of those.
Sure. Maybe they do.
I've come up with a new personal goal.
Coin harem.
Jesus.
So Elman, I don't think they let you out of the cell. They don't give you a room. They know better than that shit. But you do eventually like start to heal up also. Again, it's you're not 100%. You're still in like a lot of pain, but between the arcane and focused healing, Emily's also helping in that regard. You are able to move around, right, and stuff. You don't have any of your stuff when you wake up. Your book, your lucky charm, any of your tools, all that stuff. They say they have it in safekeeping, right? It'll be delivered to you when you're like out of the city and stuff.
Right.
I'm imagining them holding the black book with like tongs, right?
I don't have the black book actually.
Oh, you don't have the book anymore.
Nope, Sparrow has it.
Oh, Sparrow has the book. Okay. So as a matter of fact, I think they give all of your stuff to Raveled in like
Shit.
a bag. Right, saying like, you know, you're in charge of this group. You can decide when Elman should have his things, but you know, obviously they implore you, right? You're gonna need him. You can't do it alone. And Mog is great and everything, and he's a good time. Yeah. But Elman is a more than necessary evil.
Yeah. I don't talk to these people much. I'll just nod. I keep my answers brief because I don't like them either. But yeah, I take the like the contamination bag or whatever like of his things and just sort of put it in the corner and just nod at them.
Well, I think we'd be ready to set off. But I guess that's a good, this is actually a good ending point for us. We'd be ready to set off if we get Cameron back for the next session.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's do the end of session. Now, for the previous session, yes, I forgot. We were supposed to do whatever. I guess everybody just take 3.
Neat.
That seems like I was thinking about like the stuff that you guys did do, and between like alignment and bonds and whatever else. That seems like a reasonable amount. And the other thing is, if I guess, yeah, never mind. Yeah, let's resolve everything here. So did anybody resolve a bond?
Probably. What's my bond with Elman? Yeah, for sure. So my bond with Elman right now is I know Elman is a hero, but unfortunately he's also a criminal. I am honor bound to bring him in. That's different.
You think?
Yeah. Um. Yeah. Elman has. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna sold his soul to a dark and evil spirit. Um. Uh, to dark and evil spirit. Uh. How do I word it? Damn it. Um. It's like you're.
What are you
don't
gonna
seem
do
you
about
still
it?
you don't seem repentant at all. Is the thing.
So like he'll change his path or I'll kill him? That seemed to be.
I think it's just gonna be. I think changing his path, like that was that question there, and he wouldn't answer me. So I think that's not gonna happen. Um, it's gonna be I will have to kill Elman. That's the long and short of it. Um, yeah. Uh, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Someone else can.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
What about you, Mog?
So I had Ravelt seems strong and well connected. Maybe he can help me get jobs. Well, that's happened, but I think our relationship has changed somewhat. I was going to propose I worry about Ravelt's ability to survive. I must protect him.
Yeah.
And then with smirking Elman, I had Elman seems to have killed Sir Peach, a short-term acquaintance who was working with my adventuring party. I want to understand his reasons and bring him to justice.
Yeah.
Not even that worried about that. Now it's more like
Yeah. You gotta pick one.
I was gonna say we can probably resolve
Oh.
two since we didn't resolve
Okay.
any last time.
All right. Cool. All right.
sweet. I didn't even know if I could. I thought I'd just change it because it's similar.
Let's. Yeah, for this time, since I did skip over that part and we didn't resolve them last time, you can resolve two this time. Let's say that.
Okay. Oh man, smirking Elman is an evil sorcerer. I do not trust him.
Spooky Gelman is an evil sorcerer. Maybe he can help me get jobs.
And will try to avoid him.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems good. What about you, Elman?
I mean, I have one with Bedluck.
Mm-hmm.
Where I would use him for myself. I don't think that's possible anymore.
I mean, he's still usable. What do you think it's changed to?
I think Bedluck is either the most genius strategist I've ever met or the luckiest coward ever born. One of the two.
Sure, okay.
I'll find out which one.
I'll find out which one. Alright. Plenty ominous. You resolved another one, Revel?
Yeah, so the one with Elman is I offered Elman a way out of his dark pact and he refused. That's how I perceived that. I have no choice but to put him down.
Okay.
I'm gonna change my moment, Mog, as well. Mog stood beside me in the face of unspeakable evil. Yeah, he is. Yeah, you know what? I'll go full on proselytize here. He would make a good Flamesworn. A fantastic Flamesworn. That's what we'll put.
All right. And did anybody complete their alignment?
Danger yourself to protect someone weaker than you. I didn't give up my hirelings.
Good job.
I did not. I should have shown someone the ways of my people, but I didn't.
You got to establish this whole currency exchange thing, like.
Right, I gotta build it the way I talk into the way that the dwarf talks.
Elman, nah, I didn't get to steal anything.
Didn't steal anything, so.
All right. Did we overcome a notable monster or enemy?
I don't know. It was a little weird. I mean, I guess you didn't get what you wanted.
Yeah. No. Completely. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an XP.
Ooh.
Did we learn something new and important about the world?
I mean, my character is learning things all the time, so it's weird.
We got to see what the inside of the coin. I guess it is just like this weird place out of time. And I guess we got to see more of the Black Anis's weird stuff, like her growing to great proportions, and we know what Chul is
Yeah,
now.
we learned she can actually die.
Yeah, she can be harmed.
Yeah, I think so. That's right.
And loot. Did we loot 250 coins or a priceless artifact?
I mean, he got another coin. I don't.
Just the one coin, but it's definitely an artifact.
Yeah.
That is. I mean, I gave you guys experience for that the first session.
I don't know.
You did lose it, and now you have it back. Is that a little cheesy?
Did
It
I
is
ever
cheesy.
lose it, really? I was on the inside of it. Holding on.
I was the coin.
Yeah. Yeah, fair. I guess. Yeah. I guess.
know.
Okay, you do have a magical artifact, but since we've already marked XP for it, we won't do it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, 2 questions.
Oh.
So before we head out, I guess we can level up, right? Because we're still here.
Yeah.
Question 2. Did I miraculously survive a raging inferno?
You sure did. The inferno itself was even miraculous. You miraculously survived a miraculous blazing inferno.
Fuck yeah! All right, it's time.
It's
my
time.
My int build is finally gonna pay off.
At least it wasn't a charisma build. Oh, too soon.
Oh man.
Oh, no.
And poisoners just... I can just take poison?
Yeah, that's free. You can. Yeah, you don't have to qualify for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, and if you just take it, Mog, you can just give yourself one of those poisons, right? To say that's where we're starting off, because you guys are going to start off walking the path toward the mines and stuff.
Sweet. Okay, I'll go ahead and add that.
And I just want to say, Elman, so that we reworked the compendium. There's a bunch of stuff to figure out about it. So I was also saying that since it actually has advanced moves now, right? And it really didn't before. You can retool some of the advanced moves you have taken, right? If you're like, oh, I think I definitely would have taken this one here instead of this other move that, right? We can fold that into our fiction with you being almost murdered and then soaked in demon's blood, right?
Okay.
maybe you emerge from the cell changed than you were before. Yeah, so I knew we weren't probably going to get too much into having you do your moves from the Warlock this time, but I guess the other thing is that since Chris is going to be gone next week, we'll just take the off week, right? We don't want to lose.
Okay.
Mog's going to be pretty important to the stuff happening. So we'll be off next week, and then we'll pick up the week after that, have Cameron back, and that'll give you 2 weeks to think about that stuff, Rama.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm so close to rolling over. Also. Jeez.
Oh, that'll be fun. Then you can be a demon yourself.
Yeah.
No, I'm the
You can
demon.
become a demon at level 11 or something. What?
Well,
guess if-
depending on the compendiums he's unlocked, right? We may just be like, the combination of his compendiums are like, yeah, you're probably just a fucking demon monster.
I mean, do I classify for Avatar now?
No.
God damn it.
No.
Close
no,
enough.
no.
Almost.
You have the wisdom for Avatar?
No.
Oh wait, hold on.
It's a crazy
Avatar
enough
cast?
move. Say again.
Do avatars cast? I forget.
Sort of.
Well, sort of.
They kind of
they're
just.
the biggest. They're the biggest. They're the most powerful class, I think.
Yeah.
Compendium, anyway. Yeah.
Oh.
They can kind of do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, you kind of just change reality.
Yeah. It's kind of nuts. I mean, you need to have a god put a piece of himself inside you, which is kind of crazy by
Hey,
itself.
I did the reverse of that, dude.
The Black Annis becomes an avatar.
Black Annis' avatar of
Avatar
Elmen.
of smirking Elman.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's more terrible than we imagined.
There you go. And hey, look, I don't have to think about where to put my level up stat point anymore. I have to put it in charisma, so I get myself back to 1. It's good. It all worked out.
Yay! All right.
Yay.
Are any of you guys gonna be in the Wednesday night game that I'm playing in on Wednesday nights?
No, I don't
I'm
think
not
so.
doing that, no.
Hmm.
You're
I know that the other warlock of the Black Annis is in there, I guess. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, have fun with that.
yeah, I won't play this kind of character. I will probably play a character with, I don't know,
Turn on dead.
more questionable goals.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, thanks for playing.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. See you
It
guys
was a lot
next
of fun.
week.
See you
Yeah.
guys in
Guys,
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
See you.
Bye.